It's easy to replace refined sugar. You only need dates. I'm using medjool dates here because they're usually softer than other kinds of dates. That makes them easier to blend, and they have a rich caramelly flavor, which is really nice, but you can use other kinds of dates as well. You can buy pitted dates, but if you don't have pitted dates, be sure to remove the pits. Check pitted dates as well. Occasionally you will find pits. Either way, always open and look inside them and make sure they look good. As a whole food, dates give you sweetness along with nutrients and fiber, so you don't get the same sugar spike and crash that happens when you eat refined sugar. Place your dates in a heat-proof bowl, pack them in as much as you can. I have 1.5 cups packed dates here. Bring some water to a good simmer or low boil so the water is very hot. If you don't use hot water, you'll need to soak your dates for longer, like an hour or two, to get them soft enough. Pour the hot water over the dates and make sure that they are fully submerged. Here I've used about 1/2 cup of water. Let them soak for about 10 to 20 minutes. Depending on how soft your dates are to begin with, it could take longer. Even if your dates are super soft, it's a good idea to soak them to make them easier to blend. Put your dates in the blender along with the water it's been soaking in. The sweetness from the dates gets into the water, so you want to be sure to keep all of that delicious sweetness. You may need to add a little extra water so it can blend nicely. Use as little water as needed to get the thickest date paste. I ended up using about 3/4 cup of water in total. Optionally, you can add vanilla and salt. I'm using about a teaspoon of vanilla for this amount and 1/4 of a teaspoon of flaky sea salt. It adds such a nice flavor, like a salted caramel kind of vibe. But if you're going to use the date paste more savory dishes, like maybe you're using it in a dressing or marinades or adding to chili or some soups to round out the flavors with that hint of sweetness, then I would recommend keeping it plain. Don't add the vanilla or anything, because then you can use it in a variety of ways. You can replace sugar in baked goods. Enjoy your date paste for up to a week in the refrigerator, or you can freeze it as well and it will last for months. I hope you enjoy the date paste, and if you haven't made it yet, we'd love to know how it goes and what you'll be using your date paste with. You can also make date caramel with dates, and I do that in my Snickers bar recipe and some other iconic candy bar recipes. It's so good.